Good morning, everyone. I am Vishnu Jagtap. In front of all of you, I am presenting the Economics Time newspaper headlines. So, first of all, GST kitty swells, factory activity hits 31-month high. Next, major players looking at India as next chip making destination. Next, Shah, retired High Court Chief Justice to probe ethnic violence in Manipur. Next, India and Nepal sign MOU in infra, energy, digital payment space. Next, Brookfield picks up controlling stake in CleanMax for $360 million. Next, Indian carrier looks to expand fleet this fiscal. Next, Russia's share in oil imports at record 42%. Next, rupee logs best single day gain in 2 months. Next, Jio and Tata Communication get IT notices on interconnect fee. Next, Vedanta parent rises $450 from two rivals. Next, Angel tax hit VC seek relaxation in norms from CBDT. Next, Janus Henderson cuts a farm easy valuation to $2.7 billion. On page number 2 in pure politics section, in that ex High Court Chief Justice will probe ethnic violence. Next, Mulakal quits as Bishop of Jalandhar. Next, Hyderabad businessman Reddy turns approver in ED's Axis policy case. Next, ED questions Congress MLA in Jharkhand. Next, those violating suspension on of opposition pact to face action Saha. Next, propose of quota will be defeated. Next, PM has problem whenever Congress promises benefits to poor. Karge. Next, Rawat. Uddhav Pawar invited to Patna meet. Next, Hill Valley rift widened in state. Next, Rajiv Singh appointed as Manipur DGP. Next, Congress big shots may skip opposition meet in Patna. On page number 5 in pure politics section, in that India Nepal Inc. several MOU on infra cross border energy. Next, Tamil Nadu backs Karnataka's stance of state's own education policy. Next, IPL stump vision is Disney stars still shining. Next, RBI may hold rates. Next, C2 presidency packs FY24 growth at 6.5 to 6.7%. Next, LS disqualification has given a huge opportunity, Rahul. Next, NCERT books without chapters on periodic table challenges to democracy hit market. Next, Congress questions SEBI over FPI disclosure norms. Next, Kejriwal gets Stalin support in Delhi government versus central ordinance row. On page number 6 in brand and company section, in that Code directs SpiceJet to pay rupees 380 crore to ex promoter. Next, unseasonal rains dampen summer product sales. Next, electric scooter sales cross 100,000 mark for first time. Next, Apollo Hospitals plan digital arm stake sale. Next, nearly 500 TV viewer turned in to watch IPL till stage of playoff stage. Next, passenger vehicle offtake grows in double digit on higher supply. Next, Dish TV board rejects demand for an EGM. Next, AI to reinstate three more weekly flights to US. Next, standing together. Next, telcos ramp up hiring of temp staff. Next, malls start making more room for eateries after post-pandemic boom. On page number 7 in companies section, in that 361 asset secures rupees 2130 crore for latest private credit fund. Next, Jana SFB rises rupees 1200 crore to refinance Holdco debt. Next, Brookfield buys controlling stake in CleanMax. On page number 8 in companies section, in that need to build the ecosystem for semiconductor manufacturing. On page number 10 in disruption section, under that angel tax hit venture funds reach out to CBDT for relief. Next, Janus slashes farm easy value further to $2.7 billion. Next, AEPS user in a fix has banks set up guardrails to reduce fraud. Next, InfoEdge initiates forensic audit into Rahul Yadav CO4B networks. Next, Artico emphasis launches AI business unit. Next, cloud e-security gen AI keys areas for new TCS CEO. Next, Web3 $200 billion opportunity for India. Next, some shareholders flag Alphabet setting up new data centers in India. Next, India set to add 320 new GCC in 2 years. Next, space tech firm Pixel rises $36M from Google others. Next, Delhi High Court refuses to stay probe against growers. Next, SaaS firm Capillary Tech gets $45M in equity debt. Next, India INC keen to know how Gen AI can save cost. MS Bhaskar Basu. On page number 11 in economic market in that rupee logs best one day gain in 2 months. Next, RBI resumes variable rate reserve repo operations. Next, Vedanta parent rises 450M from two rivals. Next, Coal India share offer oversubscribed on day one. Next, mid cap 100 hits new high. Experts see 25% rally. Next, EKO Lighting's rupees 607 crore IPO to open on June 6. Next, Fed signal for rate pause takes pressure off hot jobs report. Next, FPI holds of 7-14 year gilts soar after RBI eases excess. Next, Wall Street rises with hopes of a pause to rate hikes. On page number 12 in the smart investing section in that Coal India OFS now open for retail investors. Next, street buoyant with strong inflows, good opportunities to spur deal. Next, underperforming Nifty next 50 offer a good entry point. Next, Kotak Bank's unsecured loan to be available to all borrowers. Next, Kerala's KIIFB to rise rupees 1000 crore Baba Green bond. Next, Balkrishna trends on weaker ground in main market. On page number 13 in company section in that pay DTH cause added over 1 million user in quarter 3. Next, consumer goods cause score big green goals. Next, IT department sends notices to Jio Tata Communication. Next, Adani Co drops plan to acquire 4 road assets from Mercury. On page number 14 around the world section in that ECB to hike rates but not as rapidly Lagarde. Next, US House passes bill to advert debt default. Next, measuring deforestation's true impacts is complicated because this economy activity could offer local benefits with significant global costs. Next, Musk leaves China after Tesla factory visit, government meetings. Next, Musk is again world's richest. Next, Foxconn to set up iPhone unit in Bengaluru by April next year, says Karnataka minister. Next, US weekly jobless claims rises modesty. On page number 15 in economy section in that Russia's share in oil imports has a record 42%. Next, net gas unchanged, price unchanged. Next, commercial LPG price out, but price cut. Next, India growth story is here, now and real. Next, 55% rise in exports in 2 years has added jobs. Next, policy soon to push green infra gear. Next, Central ad for R&D to set up pilot using green edge to make steel. Next, consensus building in Focus G20 Sherpa. Next, in our interest to ensure internet is safe. Next, IPEF supply chain pact to help shift production centers to India. Next, angel tax shield for buyers of PSU shares during sell-off. On page number 16 in edit page section in that not much of Robin Hood. Next, number 1. Next, America steps out of debtor's trap. Next, with free power, great debilitation. Next, private about consumption. Next, record renewable capacity addition. Next, seeds of a new apple. Next, smoothen M&A path. Next, beauty of things left hanging. On page number 17, economic panache section in that the NYC home project pitting a millionaire against a billionaire. Next, on and off court drama pledging a tennis star. Next, Pujara Kohli on Australian mind. Next, Hawkins key collaborator reveals the legend's final theory. Next, quick facts about vitamin B12 deficiency. Next, Dhoni undergoes knee surgery in Mumbai. Next, Andreeva 16 wants 25 Grand Slams. Next, Shinner knockout. Next, manhandling by the Delhi police on Sunday has left protesting. Next, PSG coach confirms Messi's departure. Next, Ronaldo's first Saudi season ends with injury. Next, what happens to the fortune of the queen of rock and roll? Next, on page number 18, companies section, in that Indian carriers look to expand fleet to plug gap left by Go First. Next, tweak the GST structure of redevelopment projects, realtors. Next, Kinetic Green plans to raise $100 million by selling 10 to 15% stake. Next, ATL's international roaming pack subscription surge in April. Next, OnePlus India chief executive Nakra quits after 3 years. That much for today. Thanks for watching.